Ladies and gentlemen, this is a YouTube show in which you are brought Slot Machine Sunday, Money Cards Monday, Tic Tac Tuesday, Whammy Mania Wednesday, Thundercracker Thursday, and Flinging Dice Friday and Saturday Superstarcade. Also wrestling news from Raw, NXT 2.0, AEW Dynamite, NXT UK, Impact Wrestling, SmackDown and 205 Live, and AEW Rampage, and special episodes from Road and Up, Cyber Swaggin', and the philosophies of Lee McLeese. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube show of fun, of knowledge, strategy, luck and daring, and mental shenanigans. This is WEML-TV Channel 77. And now here's the host of the show, live from New Bedford, Massachusetts. It is none other than Eric M. Lima. Thank you, Mr. Wonderful Announcer, sir. Well, hello there. This channel vlog show is brought to you by your friendly neighborhood, sweet bumbling Bofa Raver. That means I appeared on the following shows from the StreamYard community, expanded from the Discord community. On the Bumbling Bozos Variety program, hosted by Uriel Ibarra, Davey St. Dennis, Mike Wilson, and Jeremy Dimitruk every Saturday night at 9 on the Ibarra Bros Studios YouTube channel. Also, I appeared on Bofas and on Sofas, hosted by Garrison Newkirk, Jerome Latimer, and the Putnam Brothers, Alex and Austin, every Monday afternoon at 5 on the Mr. Garrison 96 channel. And I'm also am one of 5 regular panelists on the Rant and Raid podcast you can see tonight at 8 and every night at 8, hosted by the co-founders and co-creators of the show, Jordan Little and Brandon Martin, alongside Uriel Ibarra, Michael Lombardier, and yours truly, every Thursday night at 8 o'clock, including tonight. I'm also one of 4 panelists from the Too Sweet Wrestling podcast, hosted by Joseph Cumia Jr., Double Z Zach Zuniga, Jordan Little, and myself. We do NXT Live Reactions every Tuesday night at 8, and then we do a podcast every other Saturday at 8 on the Elite JC TV channel. I'm Eric Lima, and this is my YouTube channel. In Season 1, it was known as The People's Lima, aka TPL. In Season 2, it was known as EML 77 TV. And this is the 3rd season. It is WEML TV, Channel 77, Episode 1177 of the show. And it's April the 28th, 2022, 4:09 p.m. I just got done watching NXT UK, so it's time for NXT UK Event Center. As you know, NXT UK is undergoing changes as well. We're seeing some of the superstars from NXT stateside come up to the NXT UK to get their seasonings on. I will explain why in a minute. Mark Andrews and Wild Boar to kick off the tag team match against Symbiosis, the team of Primate, and Tyson T-Bone with Eddie Dennis in their corner. And Wild Boar wants to get his hands on Eddie Dennis so much to the point where, well, Eddie Dennis tried to get involved, but despite that, Mark Andrews and Wild Boar did win the matchup. So, and then Wild Boar was not satisfied with the victory. He chased Eddie Dennis around the arena. And Eddie Dennis, oh my god, I'm scared. Shh, yeah, you're going to be shushed in a minute, Eddie Dennis. What a goofball. And Mr. Robert Stone, who wasn't able to travel over to the NXT UK area, but Von Wagner did. Von Wagner, the promo on Saxon Huxley, will be his first opponent, and Wagner makes his NXT UK debut later on on the show. Mustache Mountain was interviewed about who their next challenges would be, and Trent Seven says, you know what, me and Tyler are talking about the ways we won, and we're just gonna keep it straight. I don't know. I think Trent Seven's trying to be like Eddie Guerrero just a little bit. I think so. And this Scallows, when he interviewed about the contract signing, and Eddie Dennis interrupts him while getting chased by Wild Boar. Oh my God, what are we going to do? I'm glad you're here, Sid. What are we going to do? And Sid Scallows goes, you know what? I know how to end this thing. You're not going to escape Wild Boar. In fact, you're going to go one-on-one against him in a dog collar matchup. Oh, no. And then Wild Boar continues to chase, and then Sid Scala had to yell, gentlemen. That was a pretty funny bit there. Angel Hayze went one-on-one with Zaya Brookside, and heck of a matchup until Eliza Alexander got involved, distracting Angel Hayze, giving Zaya Brookside the victory. But they were not satisfied there, as Eliza Alexander and Brookside continued to stomp on Hayze until Amau comes in and chases them away. A Kid decided to confront Charlie Dempsey at the NXT UK Performance Center and said, I think I got something that may make you say yes. And I don't know what A Kid's talking about, but we'll find out in the long run. Sid Scala and Johnny Saint decided to welcome the newest member of the NXT UK. It looks like Damien Kemp, who is the real-life brother of Gable Steveson, has decided to learn the British strong style, as he says, for NXT UK. So I think it'll make Damien Kemp even a better superstar when he comes back to the States. And then there was Von Wagner's NXT UK debut as he goes against Saxon Huxley. There he goes! There goes Saxon Huxley. What a crazy funny guy Saxon Huxley is. Because big stupid man. Well, I like. But in the end, and it seems like to me, it was a heck of a fight, really, because both men are almost the same height. But Von Wagner did win the matchup, and he says this: "It's Von Wagner's world. You're all just living in it." Really, we'll see about that. Gallus had a press conference addressing the status of Gallus. As you know, they were infighting a little bit, but then they say, you know what? We talked about it. You know, we all go through. Every team's going through. We fight. We're brothers. We fight. But we're still Gallus, and we're always on top. So it's great to see Gallus, you know, make amends and shake hands and all that. And hopefully, Gallus challenges Mustache Mountain for those titles next. But this time around, I think the Coffee Brothers, Joe and Mark, should be challenging for the belts. My opinion. Well, we found out that masked guy that's been chasing after Kenny Williams, his name is Tiger Turan. He'll be making his debut next week. I got a weird hunch I know who Tiger Turan is under the mask. I got a weird hunch. It has to be Amir Jordan. Amir Jordan with a new gimmick. Tiger Turan, you know, says come from the Himalayas. It has to be Amir Jordan that has a grudge against Kenny Williams. There's no doubt in my mind. You know, it's always like the Midnight Rider with Dusty Rhodes. Tiger Turan with Amir Jordan. Trust me on that one. Isla Dawn and Mika Sanomura will come talking about their title bout next week in a World of Darkness match. We don't know what the rules are in a World of Darkness matchup. I can imagine no disqualification, no count out, anything goes in that matchup, but we shall see. Or it could be a blindfold match. Could be too. So we'll see how that. Lash Legend will also be coming to the NXT UK. Will also be the first. Will be a guest on Supernova Sessions, hosted by Noam Dar. Johnny Saint and Sid Scala oversaw the NXT UK title contract signing, and before the men signed the contract, they talked a little trash about, you know, Jordan Devlin says, talking about the winds of change, and then Ilya Dragunov goes, "Hey, I'm still the champion and everything else. You know, you're very disrespectful and everything else." And Jordan Devlin complains about how Ilya Dragunov depends on the people and Scala and Saint and all them. And he said, you know what? Since you wanted me champion so badly, and Ilya Dragunov has some confidence, he says, how about we raise the stakes a little bit? If you win the match, you're the champion. But if you lose, the loser has to leave NXT UK. That's the raise the stakes. And so Sid Scala and Johnny Saint were right there. They say, okay, fine. They signed the contract. Both men slug it out. And then Jordan Devlin, got the point. Dragunov tried to set up a table. And then Jordan Devlin ran him through it after using Scala as a shield to prevent Dragunov from ramming Devlin through a table. But instead, it was Jordan Devlin that rammed Dragunov through the table. Sid Scala, and then Ciscal was yelling at him and scolding him, and then Jordan Devlin stood tall, held the NXT title, then dropped it, and then walked away. And then Johnny Satan was scolding him, scolding him as well. So that is it. So I can imagine if that, if the loser leaves NXT now, if Jordan Devlin wins the title, then you're going to see Ilya Dragunov come to the United States or take some time off to be with his family. But here's the bigger picture in all this. As you know, there's the Russia-Ukraine war is still going on, and politically, the WWE can really give in to the people. Now, I don't know if I read of any Ilya Dragunov socials as of late. I don't see him addressing the war or anything like that. He probably is well aware that it's going on, but he probably he chooses not to talk about it, possibly. And I'm sure his stance on that will be totally against it. And I know CJ Perry, who is part Russian, is against that war as well, even though she is Russian. So gotta respect that. But and I think WWE is afraid of backlash from fans, from wrestling fans over in that European that side of the country, if they're still watching WWE wrestling, or I don't know. I know there's some people out, I can, concerned for probably for safety for himself, for family and all that. So I'm, much as I love to see Dragunov retain the title, and I think he made a great. That's the only good news I have, is that he has not addressed the war that is going on between Russia and Ukraine and all that. He's not addressing it. He knows what he's focused on, and that I had to commend him for. And for, I know it's not that easy, because I know, but if he does lose the title, it could be for that reason, to keep the WWE safe, to keep him safe. But I think also could help him get. I'm sure a lot of people they want to see him stateside NXT 2.0. I think that could be a possibility that Dragunov could come to the United States, probably under a different name, of course, obviously, to perform at NXT 2.0. I'm sure people like him, so I like him. I'm a big fan of Ilya Dragunov. And, that way you can give new people a shot at the title. Of course, Jordan Devlin. I know a lot of people don't like Jordan Devlin. He's not that popular, but, he's good in the ring. You don't bet against an ace. And I think if Jordan Devlin wins the title, you get new people getting a shot. Like Joe Coffey deserves a shot at the NXT UK title. And let's see what happens. We haven't heard much from Rampage Brown since he got hurt and injured. And the rumor has it that he's gone from NXT UK. We heard rumors that Flash Morgan Webster's gone from NXT UK. I don't know. A lot of things have changed since the pandemic, obviously, and we'll see what happens. I love to see Ilya Dragunov retain the title, episode 200. But if he does leave NXT UK, it could be one or two reasons. Because the sometimes WWE gives in politically, so to speak, to the afraid of social backlash. But so far we haven't seen the social backlash as much. So for Dragunov, which is a good thing. I think that I have faith that they'll let him keep the title. If not, if he drops the title to Jordan, I see him coming to the NXT stateside version of NXT 2.0, and try to make a name for himself there. That's what I think should happen if Dragunov loses the title. But I'm sure he will love to spend time with his family too, and I think for safety reasons too, that he should move stateside with his family, move his family stateside, and and get away from what's going on in Russia and Ukraine. I know he has not addressed it as much on his socials, which is kind of a good thing, really. So we haven't heard much reports on him saying what he believes, what's been going on in the war. So I think that's a good sign, and I think Ilya Dragunov's being smart. So we'll see what happens, though. It's going to be a great matchup overall. I think the first matchup was good. I think this matchup, they're both evenly matched, both him and both Dragunov and Jordan Devlin. Great evenly matched up. Jordan Devlin is an arrogant man, and he was compared to The Miz by one of my commenters, obviously. So we'll see what happens. All right. So that's all the time we have on this show. Peace to all your lives. Love to all your lives, in your lives, and blessings from the Lord Jesus Christ, from him to me, from me to you, to your lives. Episode 1177, NXT UK Event Center for April 28, 2022. And I will see you guys later. And if you guys are fans of Rant and Rave Podcast tonight, another episode. I think episode 133 maybe? I think. I'm not so sure. I don't know what episode number it is, but tonight, Rant and Rave Podcast, come at you. Now, I have not heard of what time, what date the de-letting of the house will start. I think they're waiting until the weather gets warmer. That way we can, yeah, I think they're going to be waiting because the weather's warmer somewhat, but like I said, we're towards the end of April. It usually gets cool in April, and then in May it starts, the temps start moderating a little bit, so we'll see what happens there. So, I will see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. I got to watch the rest of the Red Sox Blue Jays game. We'll see what happens. All right. So peace and have a great day. And if you plan on checking us out and Rant and Rave tonight, please do so. All right. I'll see you. Have a good day.